former burnout. I love a captain audience. As you know, I have a fond affection for microphones. They listen, they don't talk back, and they deliver my subliminal messages out loud. They cause issues also. Look at this crowd. What a collection of clowns here. Sorry, Bruce. He's not here tonight, but...
Hey, speak up!
Over here we got Johnny B, a recent retiree. He's looking all smiley. You been puffing already?
Yes!
Better not pass out tonight, please. And then there's Pills. We got a new nickname for Pills. He's Chief Half-Belly.
Hey!
And then I heard Edie got a new job at Walmart as a greeter. Wouldn't that provide great theater? He'd be like, "Hi, folks. Want to hear some jokes?" I wasn't doing these roast and toast tributes when Bruce and Norm retired, but here's a sample. On Manager Skoronsky's desk, the complaint letters were piled so high, the stress caused him to almost die. His health was in such misery, our former boss ended up on disability. We ought to applaud Bruce for that. When Metra's video of Norm's pizza party surfaced, he was promptly pulled out of service. Even with Wells and a strong union lobby, they couldn't save old poor Nobby. Remember, these trips down memory lane can cause a lot of pain. All right, let's saddle up Stillwater. The tale of Sean Stillwater. The verdict is in. Sean pulled the pin. Sean is gone. No waking before dawn. His recent treatment by the Union Pacific has not been so terrific. A while back, on the platform at Des Plaines, he was unloading his train. When it started to roll away, he didn't know what to say. In disbelief, there was no relief. "That'll do!" Came too late. He was about to suffer fate. All his praying and hoping couldn't change the fact that the doors were still open. The passengers were falling on the ground and looking to see if there were any lawyers around. The train stopped, but the damage was done. Soon, he'd be meeting Superintendent Robinson. The incident that unfolded wasn't his fault. His only mistake was protecting Engineer Friault. He learned fast. Nice guys finish last. Even though he was an Operation Lifesaver volunteer, the railroad stuck it in his rear.
Ouch!
They did. So much for courage to care. And, his record wasn't pristine. Because one time his specimen wasn't clean. All right, stop squirming over there. Get him a beer. It's going to get better. It wasn't a drug from Big Pharma, just a case of bad karma. It happened to anybody. So he had to put up his feet and spend time on the street. When the railroad gives you the boot, you get treated like low-hanging fruit. The whole affair made him sour. He knew his career was in its final hour. They get word the bosses were jerks, under scrutiny and on probation, thus severing any good relations. Once so laid back, now he was under attack. He had to show up on time or so some snitch could drop a dime. Anybody that parties can be tardy. Sleep deprived can make you slow to arrive. The old CNW 72 used to get me too. He once aspired to be an engineer, but the railroad said that was a bad idea. They didn't think he had the right stuff, so that dream was snuffed. Casey Jones, watch your speed. Sean always looked professional in his coat and tie. He wasn't a summer shirt kind of guy. This mellow fellow is non-confrontational to say the least. But when provoked, he turns into a beast. You know what's coming. Years ago, another conductor named Weber goaded him into a fight. Poor Jack wasn't so bright. Oh shit, I got the wrong beat.
Come on, Bammer.
Are you kidding me? All right, here's how the story goes. Old Sean smacked him in his big, huge hose nose. With a target like this, he didn't miss. He connected with a mighty fist. Blood spurted everywhere. A locker room legend was born right there. Old Jack suffered a broken nose and 2 black eyes. That came as no surprise. And the reason they went toe to toe was over a stupid cup of Joe. Oh shit. That's the truth. And about his hair, he's got more on his ass or chin than up there. All right. No more riding trains, just dreams about Rogaine. Yes, aging is cruel, especially when you start to drool. Once we had youth, now we look long in the tooth. These memories from the past can be a blast. Life goes by fast. This tribute, probably my last. As the tale was spun, I sure had fun. It's fun to laugh at our gaps. But a side message here, the reason I do these tributes is because I care about you guys. And while reminiscing, I thought about the brothers who have passed, and I'd rather do these than eulogies. We're a family. Let's enjoy each other while we can. I want to personally thank Dennis Bills for all his efforts in keeping our fraternity active and alive. All right.
Hey, Bills!
Sean didn't want a fake pat on the back or that funky plaque. Who cares? No more collecting fares. No more switches or passenger bitches. No
Hey!
more getting turned in for any kind of sin. For a dude who was never in a hurry, no more worries. Go enjoy a life free of strife. He has a fine lady by his side to enjoy his final ride. So go golf, boat, relax, get high, and be yourself a really swell guy. Working with you has been a pleasure. Now let's celebrate for good measure. He made a fine choice. Now let's rejoice. A toast and a salute to end this tribute. A fond farewell to Sean Stillwell. God bless.